Our Roboticon Tampa Bay 2014 coverage is proudly powered by the Microsoft Store. Work smarter with Microsoft Office and the all-new Surface Pro 3, or get your game on with the Xbox One and the Halo Collection or Sunset Overdrive. The Microsoft Store has it all for everyone. Go get your favorite gadget now at f5live.tv/Microsoft.
Terry's eating. She doesn't want to come talk to you guys.
Yeah, Terry doesn't want to come on the show. We're wrapping up the live show if you don't come on.
She's going to bring her food with her.
This is great.
Which is just fine with me.
See, this is a laid-back approach.
Okay, so Nick,
Yes.
let me make a recommendation to you. You saw where she just put her camera, right?
Yeah.
Right over there? Okay. Remember that because she has
When
had...
she loses it again, inevitably.
Oh, she's lost her phone. She's had trouble keeping track of her camera all day, too.
Do you want to put the headset
on? If you
on?
put the headset on, we can hear you. You've done
What
this.
is happening?
You've done this before. In fact,
Like twice.
we've had this at least three.
At least three?
Or Orlando, this, and MakerCon.
Oh,
There's
right.
been at least three of these.
You've been on this thrice with the
But
same
it's technical, and I don't understand it.
Is it, though? I mean...
Can I do this over the... No, I won't.
You can. I mean, whatever. It's your show. You're running the event. It's whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want.
I'm just leaning back like I'm just relaxing today. Whatever
Your cool
you want
robot
to.
body shirt.
Thanks. I got it here.
I know. It's
From
nice.
you and
Yeah.
Steve.
Next year we are going to run the arms down the sleeves. And
I think the robot next year should be glow in the dark, and I know exactly who to go to get that done.
Okay.
Go to get that done.
I still like the little robot in the
body
pocket.
thing.
I have to get one of those as well.
I like.
But I wanted to wear a different one for the show.
Sure.
So we had both the different designs that you can get by coming to the event.
If you're in the area,
Can they
you
get
should
them
be here.
online? I don't know how
You
that
can
works.
get them online. We'll have the
You can
store online.
Get them online at
Monday. We'll have them online. Roboticon.net.
Roboticon.net. Go
All
do
right,
it.
we've been talking about you for an hour. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Terri Willingham. I am the Regional Director for First and Central Florida, and I am a creative partner with Eureka Factory, which is the organizing organization for this event.
And that's only of 2 of 145 million things that you do.
That's what I'm doing this weekend.
That's what you
Those are the brands she's representing today. And if you tune into what she does, say, tomorrow, it might be completely different.
You got to have a website for just the things you do. Yeah, like a schedule.
Where I am this week and what I'm doing and why you should do it.
Where's Terry.com?
So you have to be a little careful with that because that's actually exactly how Craigslist started.
Oh.
And we know how that went.
Okay.
Really well, actually.
Well,
yeah, well.
I mean, depends on what you consider success to be.
Right. Good point.
Well.
So, Terry.
Yes.
Roboticon.
Isn't it awesome?
The event has been happening for 2 years now.
Mm-hmm. It has.
I love the name.
It's been happening.
It's a good name.
It's a great name.
It's a great name.
It's the best name ever.
Roboticon is great.
Roboticon.
It's been happening for 4 days now. It's been split over a little over 12 months.
Yeah.
Good point. Great call. You're right.
A 2-year event would be really, really long.
Yeah.
We talked last year on the inaugural event and how it was your brain just kind of vomiting out a thing that you had in your idea.
That's actually Gulf Coast MakerCon, but this is sort of a little little barf. Yeah.
You've said it both times, though. You've kind of said it both times.
Yeah, that's what it is.
This year.
You come up with an idea and you just go for it.
Yeah, because why
Here
not?
we are.
You know?
Is this how you envisioned year 2 going?
Yeah. We've got a few little glitches with like the pits and those kinds of things, but those are all sort of structural, you know.
And the field not coming with everything that you expected.
The field not coming with everything we expected. However, this being first teams, we could have enough for a giant ball pit now, so we're good.
It's exciting. You sent out like a panic email, right? Going,
I was like, we need robotic. We said Roboticon has no balls. Please help us, and we got balls now. So
you're ready for anything.
We are. We actually have extra balls in boxes.
Really?
Yeah, we do.
Bonus field elements.
Yes.
All right, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
Extra sets of
red
and blue balls.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
In boxes.
In boxes.
I mean, if you're going to keep them somewhere.
Yeah.
I suppose.
You should store them.
Cool, dry place.
Yeah.
That's the place.
All right.
They appropriately
This is
are
Roboticon.
stored.
It's our first event. and it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It really
and
is.
We actually have more first robotics teams than we did last year. I think we had 15 last year, and we've got about 20 this year.
23.
Well, we have 23 robots. Although some of the teams brought
okay.
extra robots.
Got it.
To compete, which they can do. They can register a second robot.
Got it.
Yesterday was a full day of workshops, which were really well attended. Everyone really enjoyed them. The Young Women's Networking,
Yes, we were just talking about that.
Was really, really well received. That's going to become a regular part of the event.
Good.
Great.
And
That-
I had
love that
students
event.
coming up to me afterwards saying that was like the most empowering thing they've done, and that made me feel really good because that's what we were trying to do.
That's
Do me a favor, and next year don't schedule me against it,
Sorry.
because I'd like to be there for
Yeah.
it.
We're not
I'd
trying to compete, Terry.
I know. I was trying to fill slots.
We're trying to work together. This is a creative effort.
Yes, and actually, we actually are
Flip
doing.
me and Joe
we
Yazbek
will.
next
yeah,
year.
we will. But we're actually going to do. We've got enough support now from Hillsborough County and from Bright House Networks, who truly believe in this and have been incredibly supportive. We're really grateful for their support. And Bright House Networks is going to be a sponsor of the Orlando Regional. We're really excited about that.
We were just talking about that too.
Yeah,
This is great.
They're absolutely incredible people. They're really putting a lot into STEM education, and they are here for the long haul. So we're really grateful for that.
That's really good to
And
hear.
that means that we can keep the cost down for the teams that are coming to these events, and that we can continue to offer the workshops and all those great things and keep it open to the public. And this morning we have a lot of walk-ins. We have people coming in for the first time. We have people who want to know how to do this in their schools, and that's what this is all about.
Absolutely. I happened to get to talk to one guy who came in almost certainly with his son.
Right.
While we were talking out in the hallway earlier, and
Right.
he and I got to talk all the way in. We were talking about his son wanting to get involved in a Lego League team.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So
They read about this
Yeah.
in the newspaper or something,
And there's a
Here
huge
they
need.
are.
There is a need. People are coming in the door and they're wanting their kids to do this. Their kids are
Yes.
already doing these kinds of things at home, and they didn't know there was like a scholastic a scholastic outlet for it.
Right.
And
like a structured thing.
right.
I didn't know.
It's like it's one of the biggest and best nonprofits no one's ever heard of, and it's
Right.
amazing because we're serving 400,000 kids now in 80 countries, and still 90% run, and still have like 180,000 volunteers, and it's incredible. And this year, first was a top-rated GuideStar nonprofit or Great Nonprofits rating for the 8th year in a row, making them like the top 3% of nonprofits ever to get a rating. And nobody,
Incredible.
people don't know.
Yeah,
People
and
don't
so many people
for,
don't know
for
about
transparency, for commitment to their mission, to inspire kids in science and technology, and it does that, with these incredible academic competitions, which are fun, and this close community of engineers and people who mentor them. So.
It's truly, above all, it's an incredible community. It
Yeah.
really creates a network
Right.
of interesting people. Everybody here is interesting, and we were talking with you set us up with the limb.
Oh, enable.
Yeah,
people,
enable.
And great work.
Yeah.
They were talking about the fact that
You need to interview the 10-year-old that's with him. He's incredible.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Go
They were
ahead.
talking about the fact that there's the kid who is missing fingers or something and is kind of the outcast, maybe sits in the corner, and now they're Wolverine. Now
Yeah.
they're a superhero. Now
because they've got a bionic arm. Yeah.
Now they're popular.
Yeah.
It helps their self-esteem, and I
And
said
they're popular in an affordable way. It's not
and I said
breaking the
all
bank
of-
to do this.
All of
Right.
this is that too, because
Yeah.
so many of the people involved in this are the engineering kids. They're a lot of times they're
Right.
quiet and things like that, and so they're the ones kind of in the corners, and
Yeah.
this gets them out and
This makes them heroes, you know.
crazy stuff. The kids that are out here dancing, if it weren't for First, they would never have heard these songs, let alone be
We
out
talked about
dancing
that
in
before.
front of people.
Not only that, they're hearing like the whole history of music. The stuff. I
Front
was
to
at
back,
one of
yeah.
the events. They were all singing "Sweet Caroline." Really, what are the chances that any other kid in 2014 would know all the words to "Sweet Caroline"?
Absolutely.
So, it's really really great.
A girl just ran by with a gold crown on.
Yeah.
I mean, that would not be
Yeah.
a thing.
And the other thing that's amazing is that I've told people who are walking in the door, if you have questions, you stop any kid in a T-shirt and you talk to them. And I stopped. We were at the end of the day yesterday. Everybody had closed up. Everything was gone. And this family walks in. And it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's kind of closed. And there was a student there working on our FTC robot. Actually, she was from Hydra.
Okay.
And she was working on her robot, and she was there with a friend, and they're talking. And I was going somewhere else. I said, hey, would you mind speaking to this family and telling them a little bit about first the pits? There's still some stuff going on in the pits. No problem. I go away because I had to do something in the volunteer area, and I come back. It's like 30 minutes later.
They're still talking.
She's taking them on a complete tour. She's got the whole family around the robot. They're all engaged. They're like taking notes. And she was a girl
Amazing.
I just picked out of the air and said, could you do this?
Is that what happened?
Makes more sense now.
Because she walked by us while we were out in the hallway having a conversation, and as she walked by, she's like, and this is Team Duct Tape. There, and we're like,
who was that? Yeah.
Why is this happening? What is this?
So they're articulate. They're able to speak about stuff. They're easy to communicate with. They know that people will listen to them, and when people know that they will be listened to, they will communicate.
Yeah.
And this environment reinforces that, rewards it, and it works. It just works, and it's it's absolutely phenomenal. So we're really excited about it. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep growing it. And
excellent.
We want more teams. We want everybody to have a party, and we want them to enjoy it. And I'm impressed too that they not only come and have a good time playing with the robot, they fill the workshops.
Yeah, they do.
So how often do you throw a class out for high schoolers on a Saturday and have them show up for it?
And they don't just attend, but
they participate.
We were scheduled against the women in tech,
right?
And our room was full, and
so
theirs was over full.
Yeah. So it was amazing. So that was like
crazy.
50 kids, more than 50 kids up there taking classes on a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
Yeah.
Their time.
On things like, programming and public speaking and how a young woman can get ahead and succeed in tech. And
Joe's class was full too.
Yeah. All of them were just amazing. So it was just really, really cool. So I think they're winding back up here. They're getting ready to.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
You got Jake scheduled for 4 hours, right?
Jake's going. Yeah, he's going back here.
Pumped.
He's going.
I love this kid.
He's happening here.
So all of
he's
this
the best.
now,
I'm so glad you got him back.
I want to make sure I mention this. All of this now kind of embodies your latest endeavor, the Eureka Factory.
EurekaFactory.net. Yes. Yes. EurekaFactory.net. Write that down. Yes.
EurekaFactory.net.
Yes.
And that is all about what?
That's all about me.
So that's just you. That's your website. That's where you're gonna go.
That's Terry's list.
That's my wish list. That's my
org.
Yeah. It's about the things that Steve and I think will make the world a better place.
Unhindered by anybody else's ideas. It's all about
you're just doing it.
That you think
things
are great.
that we see in collaboration and community, and working with the people we enjoy working with to make good things happen.
Yeah.
And we seem to have a niche with the libraries right now. We're really enjoying our work with the Tampa Bay Library Consortium and Hillsborough County and Pasco County libraries, where we're developing maker spaces and teaching librarians how to do creative programming, because the libraries are moving from content curation to content development. That's a whole new field, but it's where they're all going. And so this coming Monday,
it's a natural
progression. This coming Monday, we're actually doing tomorrow. Oh my gosh, tomorrow we're doing training for 80 librarians in Hudson.
Incredible.
They're going to be playing with squishy circuits. They're going to be driving large robots. They're going to be programming little robots. They're going to be doing egg drop soup with Sean, throwing eggs off the roof of the library or something. I don't know.
All right.
Librarians are superheroes, and it's time that they realize that, because they hold the key to making this kind of informal learning possible everywhere. We have libraries in every community.
Yeah.
Leverage that. So that's what Eureka Factory is doing, and then we continue to do MakerCon and Roboticon and any other con anybody throws our way that we like and we want to do. So
anything that has a good name.
Anything that's a party for the community.
And the website has to be a .net.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we're out of .coms, but it's
well, you've set the trend.
Yeah.
Nothing that you do now can be a .com.
Okay.
Even if the name is available.
All right, we'll do .net.
What is Florida Maker?
Gulf Coast MakerCon is going to be April 18th at the Florida Fairgrounds.
And what's its website?
Gulf Coast. I don't know. I forgot my Gulf Coast. I think that was actually GulfCoastMakers.com.
Oh,
sorry.
see?
That was last year.
That domain's closed.
All right.
That domain's closed.
We might have .net too. I'll look and I'll swap them. So I can
have it redirect. You have to.
So long as we can at least get to it from .net. That's good.
Unless we're doing .con. Like the new top levels, or .maker, which is a thing.
Oh,
they're trying to launch a
I'm not allowed to do that.
Because they're expensive.
Well, I'm not branded with. Is it a maker brand?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just going to be a subdomain.
Oh, I can do that.
A top
You
level
can do
domain.
dot New York. I don't care. You don't
okay.
even have to be in New York. Well,
No,
I guess
yes,
you
you
do
do.
for that.
dot
NYC,
Dot
yeah, you have
NY.
to-
You
Yeah.
do have to
Yeah.
prove residence.
Yeah.
But there's other ones that you don't have to
but
do
the
that.
idea of all this stuff is to get the community excited about making, about robotics, and to get people behind this for each
Yeah.
other.
Is
If
the-
it's not community driven, it does not work.
Through these efforts,
Yes.
is the community excited?
I believe they are. I mean,
Okay.
you look at people that are coming in are excited. They're coming in with their kids. They're saying, how can we do this? My son is 8 years old. He's building robots in the garage. Help. What do I do with him? Here, give him some Legos to have a team.
How do I focus it down to something?
Right, and and I am trying to do this in my school, and my school's not receptive. Is there another way to do this? Yes, do this in your garage. I've done it in my garage, and I don't even know what I'm doing with robotics. So, the idea is to connect these kids with mentors. You find
Right.
people. When you don't know how to do something, you find people who help you do it. That's
Yeah.
the message here. You are capable, empowered people. If you have something you want to do, then for goodness sakes, go do it.
Power of the masses.
Just do it. I
That's
mean,
it.
really, I don't want to advertise for Nike, but but really, I don't even know. Do they still use that? They probably still do.
Yes, they do.
Okay, sorry. You can just edit that out.
Friend of the show.
All right.
It's all right.
Okay.
That's fine.
But the point
Write the
is,
check.
yeah. I mean, well, that's my new MO, right? We say it and they do it. So
Tell them.
Yeah.
It's on you now.
I'm not saying a word.
Write the check.
That's my secret power right now. My secret superpower. So I'm not gonna. I'll reference my secret superpower, but I'm not gonna share it. So
We don't want to let anybody onto it so
Yeah.
that it
Oh, my-
loses its
yeah,
powers.
that's right.
That's funny.
So, yeah.
Let me ask you real quick before we let you go here. How is this event free? It's way too many volunteers and way too much money. And how is this free?
It is free because of the Hillsborough County Economic Development Grant. It is free because of Bright House Networks title sponsorship grant of sponsorship, and it's free because of USF Polytechnic and Technova. And I'm going to leave somebody out. I know I don't have my program in front of me when they're all on the program. They're all on the back of your shirt. Turn
Yes,
around, I'll redo
we
it all.
already plugged them
Yeah.
all.
We
Okay.
did that earlier.
Yeah, so
I just
it's
leaned
free.
over like this.
Yeah, it's
And I
free.
just read
It's free
stuff off
because
his
of all
back.
these people who believe in it. The teams, there is a team registration fee. It's not huge, but it helps pay for the volunteer lunches. So it's free because all these people are able to do this, and it's important that we keep it free. Actually, all first events are free. Every first event you go to anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world is free. It's supposed to be, and it is, and it always will be, because we want people to come in and see this, and you need to keep it accessible.
Yeah, being able to get people super excited about it,
Yeah.
you have to get them in front of it.
Right, exactly. And we don't want to lock anybody out. It's accessible. Everybody, we said it before, everybody here can turn pro. You know, they can be engineers, they can be business leaders, they can, have their own companies, they can invent their own products. That's here for every single student.
You just
Right.
have to go start doing it. Just try.
Just do it, yeah. And they can experiment, they can ask, they can have, and the mentors, they can go to any one of their mentors and say, hey, I want to do this. And especially at First Lego League, I think we talked about this before. First Lego League has the Global Innovation Award. So
Right.
First Lego League teams can apply to for an invention, for a patent, enter an invention idea. Last year we had 54 First Lego League teams with provisional patents. These are 8 to 14-year-olds with provisional patents.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Isn't that crazy? I love that.
Okay. So I think I'm being called away.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
no
all right,
problem.
thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for everything.
Thank you.
All right.
It wouldn't
was
be a show
fun.
without you.
All right. Yeah, well, probably would. But anyway, thank you.
If you happen to see our photographer bouncing around,
Tom, okay.
yeah, we haven't seen him yet.
All righty. Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Terri.
you. Bye, guys.
Terri Willingham, everyone.
Bye.
There's an applause happening for you right now. It's great. Eating the Danish off the Frisbee, Roboticon.net. I think on that note.
Only at an event like this
Yes.
can
for
you
sure.
have the program coordinator and a regional director for First eating a Danish off of a Frisbee live on the air. You never quite know what you're getting yourself into. I told you.
Yep.
She was going to forget about
Yep,
her camera.
Absolutely.
I made the warning.
You did. And I commend you for that.
She's been doing it
All day.
all weekend.
All
She did it
weekend.
yesterday, too.
All year.
Yeah, to be fair, she kind of always does it. She
it's-
just sets things down. She
it
still
leaves
doesn't know where her cell phone is. It's been gone for
It's not even
probably
like
an
it's
hour.
camouflage. It's a very standout case.
I know.
It's crazy.
But when your environment is
Chaos.
covered in crazy colors,
You lose things.
everything kind of disappears.
It happens, yeah. So